What's going on, recliners? Welcome back, or welcome to the channel. Today we'll be checking out another episode of The Last of Us, up to Season 2, Episode 6. Gotta say, I really enjoyed the last one. It's a little too fast-paced. I felt like a lot of what happened could have been broken down into 2 episodes, but ultimately it led us to Spores. I really didn't think they would do that in this series. And you know what? It could be very rarely that we do encounter them, but still, they acknowledged them, so that's cool. And then, of course, at the end there, we got the little flashback into Joel and Ellie. So I'm fully expecting this episode to be pretty much entirely that whole flashback sequence we got in the game. Maybe at the end, they'll cut back to present time and give us a little insight into what to expect for the next episode. And crazily enough, the season finale. They're only doing 7 episodes this season, which is wild. I get that they're breaking it up into 2 parts, but also I just saw today that season 3 isn't expected to drop until, I think it said like May to October next year. Like, come on, guys. Now, I get that this is a high production show. There's a lot that goes into the effects, the makeup, the costumes, the scenery, everything, and it looks great. But do something kind of similar to what Squid Games did. We only get like a month or 2 between the season break, if you're going to split it up into 2 parts, of course. If it was its own independent season, okay, we wait another year and a half, whatever it is. But I don't know. That kind of irked me when I saw that news today. So, that being said, hopefully these next 2 episodes deliver, and we're going to check this one out now. Before we do, as always, if you guys enjoyed today's video, I'd appreciate it if you could leave it a like. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel as well. So yeah, let's check out Season 2, Episode 6 of The Last of Us.
Be fine.
I'm gonna get the belt.
No, you're not. I will.
Is this a young Tommy and Joel? It is. It's Lalo.
Okay.
I'm telling the truth.
No, you're not. I think Tommy was buying the drugs, not you. And if you and Tommy weren't my sons, you'd both be in juvie right now.
Get it was a different time, but come on, a little weed. Or maybe he'd be in juvie for beating up the kid. Give him a beer, protecting his little brother.
Did I ever tell you about that time I stole a candy bar? It broke my jaw. There was blood everywhere.
Well, you definitely couldn't have eaten that candy bar from that.
Okay, yeah, I've hit you. But I'm doing a little better than my father did. I hope you do a little better than me.
Yep. That definitely hits. Couldn't protect Sarah. Did what he thought was right to protect Ellie.
The new guy.
Been here 2 months, Seth.
Like I said, got something for me? So, a trade's a trade. We can make what you want and have it to you by, Friday. Vanilla or chocolate? Say vanilla, it's easier.
Vanilla.
Taking her on the museum field trip. Guitar pick. Oh, no. Guitar related, though.
She was working KP and she burned her arm.
Well, how?
Pushed it right up against the pot.
Who saw this coming? I was eating my damn dinner.
It hurts.
Okay.
Ow!
Easy, baby girl.
Can you guys not guess why she would do that?
Happy 15th birthday, Eli. It's really good.
Not for nothing. He went through a lot of trouble to get that cake. He could have shared it with the guy.
I had promised I would teach you, so. Well, if you want a lesson. Everything that I've found here, I've not found by myself.
Isn't this the song she started to sing in the theater? Where, if you watch that reaction, I thought that's where the flashback was supposed to happen.
Is it a bow and arrow?
Nope.
Is it water guns?
No.
Is it a dinosaur?
You're not gonna guess.
Wait. Jesse said he'd train me if you let him.
Is there something going on between you two? I got a keen eye for these sort of things.
I don't think you do. I tell you what, I promise you I won't get pregnant if you let me train for patrols.
That's a backhanded promise there. How much longer? But I mean, she is gonna be a dad. It's just stupid line.
It is a dinosaur! Joel!
Like it? Yeah.
Oh, they didn't take the like little river stream route.
Joel, there's a museum!
Yeah, no. If you don't fall off the goddamn T-Rex, I'll take you there.
I mean, sometimes it's easy to forget that, like, Joel grew up with all this stuff. All she's ever known is the world of the infected.
Would you like to?
Like to what?
Go to space. Well, open it.
Yeah, these aren't normal museum rules.
Whoa. You're going up to space. You need a helmet. Happy birthday, kiddo.
I mean, so far in the series, she's done a much better job portraying the younger Ellie. Like, just her whole personality vibe. And the adult version, I don't think she's quite... Well, we got a little bit of that, like, vengeance, revenge, mean-mugging look out of her in the last episode, but haven't really felt it until that point.
T-minus 15 seconds. Guidance is internal. 1, 0. All engine running.
Just trying to be better than his own father.
You okay?
Yeah.
Fireflies. Yeah, chocolate and spelt right this time. Oh, Ellie and her girlfriend.
Get out of here.
No, wait. What are you even doing here? You're supposed to be on patrol.
It's not done yet. It's gonna look better.
Leave.
Later. Right.
So all the teenage shit all at once, huh?
Drugs and tattoos.
We'll discuss this later when you're yourself.
This is when she moves out here now.
What the hell are you doing?
Moving into the garage.
The hell you are, Ellie. Let go. You may not like the rules, but this is my house.
No, it isn't.
Yeah, that parental speech doesn't have the same effect in the apocalypse.
Just give me a few days and let me fix things up a little out there. It's actually not bad. Better than the one I made on your guitar, anyway.
I thought he was going to say better than the scar.
I just read about them in a book on dreams and stuff. It's kind of
Is there a doctor's in sign on me like Lucy from Peanuts?
So what's them off?
Death. If you believe in that shit.
about Salt Lake City. I just want to understand it.
Practicing.
If the Raiders could kill all those soldiers, and Marlene, and you had to carry me the whole time.
Why not you guys?
You're 19, and you've been patient. So I told them I was okay with it.
With what?
Your first patrol. Come on, binoculars.
Why? It's something out here.
I know, but this is about learning the ropes.
There's a little squirrel. Big squirrel.
Go for Cache Creek.
Infected North Pinnacle. Eugene and Adam need backup. You're the closest we've got.
I'm not your f***ing kid, Joel. I'm your partner. We stick together.
Ouch.
We'll hack down from here.
That's a hike. It's freaking mountain climbing.
You clean?
No. They let Gail out, keeping her at a safe distance, of course, and I say goodbye.
That's not an outlandish request.
Yes, we can.
Your gun's not racked, buddy.
Hold out your hand.
See if the shaking has started.
Joel, let him see his fucking wife.
Yeah, for real. By the way, he looks a lot older here, but is that freaking Ralph Cifaretto? And the police captain from Bad Boys?
I promise.
He's gonna break this promise and cause her to question Utah again.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, oh.
I don't need a view. I need Gail.
It's like, you know, the whole thing with Ellie, like, I get why he did what he had to do. But this situation is just straight up, oh, it's a dick move, man. Like, you could have attempted, like Ellie said, tie him up, and let him see his wife.
I'm sorry.
And not only that, now your promises mean shit to Ellie. And that's your future.
I had no choice. And, he wished he could say goodbye to you in person, but he didn't want to put you in danger.
Is she gonna call him out on his bullshit?
He had time. Joe promised to take him to you. He promised us both.
Well deserved. Now we're back here now. So, did they never actually talk about the events of Utah? She just inferred because if he could break that promise about Eugene, then why not that one?
See you next year.
See you next year.
You mean a lot to us, to all of us, especially to me and Tommy. What I'm trying to say is Uncle Grumpy is family.
Ellie, hey, no.
You get the hell out of here.
I don't need your f***ing help.
Damn, man. This episode has made me gone from missing Joel to being pissed at him for what he did to Eugene to now feeling sorry for him. Oh. Alright, we didn't get this in that episode.
had Seth under control.
Yeah, I know. Look, I don't know what Dina's intentions are, but... well, she'd be lucky to have you.
Tell me what happened with the Fireflies. If you lie to me again, we're done. Or the Raiders.
Alright, I guess they did have the talk.
Could they have made a cure?
See, we still don't know 100%.
Would have killed you.
Then I was supposed to die!
I would do it all over again. If you should ever have one of your own, I hope you do a little better than me.
Right from his father's mouth.
I don't think I can forgive you for this.
Pretty sure he knows that, which is why he didn't tell you to begin with. Now she's out of the hospital. Alright guys, so just got finished up with episode 6, and that last dialogue between the two of them was what an amazing performance between them both. So yeah, I know Bella Ramsey has been getting a lot of hate, a lot of people bashing her online because she doesn't look identical to the game character, but in terms of the character's personality, the essence of Ellie, she's nailed it. And the haters can get bent. Like, I really do enjoy her as Ellie. Sure, could there have been someone else picked that was a better image? Absolutely. Would they have portrayed the character the same way? Most likely not. And I'm sure the casting directors took that into consideration when having people audition. Like, she got the role for a reason. And that last scene, this whole episode, just, yeah, she nailed it. And so did Pedro. You know, I said it earlier. This episode did a really good job of the different levels of emotion for Joel. You really, feel like you could see the joy he gets from just flat out caring for Ellie, being her dad. And he took that responsibility on himself. No one asked him to do that. He just truly fell in love with her as his own. And you gotta respect him for it. The things he's done since meeting her has all been out of love for her. But then he goes and does the thing with Eugene. Like, it's like, I can get the fatherly instinct. You want to protect your child. You take out the Fireflies to save her life. Okay. Eugene still had some time. You could have just tied him up and tried walking him back to camp. If he didn't make it, if he started a turn, I'm sure there would have been early warning signs, and then it's like, okay, maybe we should reconsider this, guys. But why not it's the dying man's wish. Let him... that was frustrating. So yeah, then I got a little pissed at Joel for doing that. But then they make you feel sorry for him. Like, this episode was definitely well done. And yeah, we got the museum scene too, so that was cool. One of the things they didn't do in the show for the game is on their way there, part of the path was blocked or something, so Joel tosses her off a little cliff into the river, and it was just like a playful moment between them, and yeah, they had to swim some of the way, but yeah, they nailed the space capsule scene. Definitely gave me flashbacks to the game there, and yeah, really enjoyed it. And then yeah, they took us through the timeline with essentially Ellie's puberty and attitude, the burning of the arm, getting a tattoo, having her first hookup in her bedroom with a girl and smoking a joint. It's like, even Joel said it, like, you're doing all the teenage rebellious shit in one night? Like, come on. But I like seeing all that all the way up to the New Year's Eve party again. And we got to see Ellie actually came back. She didn't go right to her room, and she had the discussion with Joel. Initially, I thought maybe, all right, she's just going to infer that he was lying about that because of what he did with Eugene. But yeah, she called him out on it and officially knows the truth, which even she said it. She pretty much knew it to begin with. And still, it's one of those things, like, what would you do? Your daughter, essentially, her life needs to be sacrificed for the potential good of mankind. Like, I know they say, like, we believe we can make a cure from it, but it's science. Things can go wrong. They could have been wrong. It may not have worked at all. And she would just be dead for nothing. And then on the flip side, had it worked, who knows what the state of the whole world would be in right now. So, I don't know. Can anyone really say they would do things differently if it was your child, blood or not, on that table? It's tough. And that's what the game and the show did a great job of doing to you as the player, the watcher. Just really making you think about that. And yeah, now she's heading back into the theater, so I really don't know what to expect from the next episode. Next week is unfortunately the season finale. I'm gonna assume we're gonna at least get some Abby in next week's episode, just because we haven't seen her since Joel's death, I think. And yeah, maybe. So earlier on, I had said after episode 2, I think it's going to be a couple episodes till we see Joel again. I mean, me personally, I knew he wasn't gone completely from the show yet. Because they got to make you feel the emotion from his death. And to bring him back too quickly, yeah, it wouldn't have been the best move. So, just the right time. Now with Abby, you hated her for what she did to Joel. Now we've had a bunch of episodes without her to kind of make you not necessarily forget about her, but I don't know. She's just like taking a back seat in people's minds now. And then bring her back in the finale and be like, oh, this bitch again? Like, I don't know. So I'm definitely expecting to see her in next week's episode. And like I said, it's been a long time since I've played the game. I don't remember everything, but there is a good amount of it that I do. So I do know how the story is supposed to finish if they keep following that path. But there's a lot of people out there who don't. And hey, hell, maybe it's a ploy to get people to go out and play the game or pick it back up again and play it again. I may when this is over. Because, yeah, sadly, the finale, we're nowhere near the end of the story, and we're only getting a part 1 season 2, which sucks. So, again, I did really enjoy this one, and can't wait to see what the finale's going to hold. But for today's video, guys, that's going to do it. If you guys enjoyed it, as always, I'd appreciate it if you could leave it a like. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel as well. Thank you guys for watching, and until the next one, I'll see you all soon.